Start with a piece. This one is 7/8 inches thick, and it's 4 inches wide by 9 inches long, and then we'll resaw it into half. We'll get the base out of one half of it, we'll get the top out of another. That is, I want my pen display to be 3/8 inch thick. If you want it 1/2 inch, if you want it 1/4, then resaw and adjust accordingly. For the two leg supports, I had some 1/2 inch thick walnut out of the scrap bin. So I'm just going to I'm going to make a 2 pieces 1/2 inch square, 4 inches long. Now I'll just trim it to 4 inches long. I've applied the pattern to both the base and the upper part. We can go ahead and cut out the base, but on the upper part it's wise to drill these holes first, and then we'll come out and we'll scroll it, because we're going to cut the holes in half. But we'll go ahead and scroll out the top. Before we scroll out the upper section, which supports the pen, we need to drill out these 7 holes, and then we'll scroll the rest of the body out. Now we're going to take a 3/8 inch bit and just make a little indentation so that the tip of the pen can sit in the base. Now to assemble on the bottom, we drill these 1/8 inch half holes to line them up. I guess you could just glue this with super glue or epoxy or wood glue, but being that it's ingrain, I'm gonna reinforce it with some real small brass screws. And to do that, I'm going to countersink these slightly first so that the head will set below the surface. That's the top, and then we need to do the bottom. I'm going to seal this ingrain with a little CA first. Then we'll glue it to our base. Now I took these on the sander and all I did was just knock the sharp edge off. I really didn't round them over. This was our 4-inch half by half walnut post. So I'm going to position it. Now we're going to put the top on. You notice I didn't put the brass screws in. That's optional. For some reason my holes didn't line up exactly right, so I just elected not to put them in. No more stress than this unit's under. It's just pins sitting in it. They really shouldn't be needed. Before we see the finished product, I just want to take a minute to thank everybody for your support. We went over 2,000 subscribers last week. Thanks a bunch. We appreciate it. Like this video, share it for us. That helps a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, do so. We appreciate that. All my social media information is in the description below. We appreciate it. We like the interaction. I do have patterns for the pin base and the pin support. It's just a simple PDF file that I drew up. If you guys are interested, send me an email and I'll send it. I'll see about maybe putting it on my website, but I really appreciate it a lot. So until next time, be creative, be thoughtful, and be safe. Here's our finished pin stand. You can see it was simple. It's all scrap wood, 3/8 inch thick with half by half posts, support post. And you can make those 1/4, you can make those 3/8, whatever. It will really show off your pins. As a matter of fact, let's display some. There is our 7-pin display. You can see it can set up your pins real nice in a display if you're either just displaying them at home or in a shop. I actually made 3 of these. I'm going to be displaying my pins in a shop at College Station, and
3 of these set inside an acrylic case, and it's really going to look nice.